Alright, not you poo, give me Fortune 3. Just ruined my day. Fuck. Level 50 as soon as I put the pickaxe in the enchanting box. Fucking winning. Fuck. What is with these? Oh wait, that's Fortune, never mind. Fucking happy. Happy.
Good.
Alright, one more level 50, let's see how this goes. Oh my god! Alrighty guys, welcome back to episode 42 of Minecraft, and if you see what I did here, pretty goddamn hilarious. But anyway, I'm going to enchant this level 42 axe, because I'm running out of wood cutting axes. I guess efficiency's alright. But something strange happened. I was going for level 50 before, and on a pickaxe, and I accidentally clicked it at level 36, and that's what I got. So I'm not quite sure if level 50 is even worth getting anymore, because I'm getting a lot of crap. Although it's fairly easy to get anyway. But yeah, I'm running out of food. Fuck off. Oh god. Holy shit, alright. Yeah, I'm running out of food very quickly in this thing. So I'm looking for a way to get a lot more food than what this chicken farm is actually getting me. So what I've got planned for this episode today is a wheat farm. I did propose the idea last episode, but I thought I might as well do it anyway, because it would just be extremely beneficial, because I can mass produce wheat like a motherfucker. I'm going to build it over near my old pumpkin, or what is it, over towards the ice biome in my, what's it called, the jungle, whatever the hell that thing's called. But we've set our Enderman XP farm to kill mode at the moment. Once I got the levels I needed, I kind of just thought it'd be funny to see how this worked out. But yeah, that thing's insanely fast. But yeah, it's still not finished 100%, so I can't draw any conclusion to how good it is until I actually do that. But I might meet you guys over at the jungle, so I don't waste your time. And yeah, I'll meet you guys over there, and we'll actually mine that ore that I cock teased you with last episode. But anyway guys, I'll meet you guys over at the jungle. Alrighty, so here we are. I might have a bit of a snooze. Oh, what the fuck, man. What monsters are nearby? Oh, I think that's hilarious. That's the giant cock of coal rendering in the distance. I didn't think that would disrupt my sleeping. I imagined something was going to be on my roof, but anyway, not going to complain about a lack of mobs anytime soon, but I just had a goddamn zombie, so maybe there are monsters nearby. You never really know. But anyway, good, I can sleep. I'm going to go tear down this silk touched goodies. I was planning on doing it last episode, however I just ran out of time. Episode went for 45 minutes almost as it was, so I had really no other choice but to postpone it to this episode. I also have a little bit more coal left over, and wow, that's where my fortune pick was. But anyway, we're gonna go tear down this monstrosity, and it's not even episode 41, so we'll start with this one for starters. What am I doing? What? Okay. I think it just gave me 3 singular ones in a row, which sucks ass. But anyway, actually screw it. I'll tear this stuff when I'm not recording, wink wink, and we'll focus on the good stuff, the chapel, or whatever you want to call it. I was planning on like blowing this up with TNT or something like that, but it'd just be a massive waste if I did that. But in a couple episodes, I'm thinking of doing a TNT special. Let me know if you think that's a good idea. I've been AFKing at the mob trap fairly persistently lately, so I've got a good supply of gunpowder that I'm needing to use. And if you guys have any suggestions on how I should get rid of that, let me know. If I should use it for blast mining, for, I don't know, a TNT cannon or something like that. I know we could have a bit of fun with that stuff, as I always do. But, yeah, I think that should be fairly good to do. But what is it? Get into the first diamond. Oh, that's always good to see. 4 diamonds. But with this wheat farm, I plan on building it over that way. If I couldn't really articulate what I was trying to say before. But yeah, I'm planning on it to be a bit bigger than average, I would suppose. 'Cause I want to get the mass production of bread happening fairly soon, because that ender farm just drains my saturation and or hunger bar to the shit house quite consistently, so I need to address that. And bread's probably something I could produce fairly massively, in large quantities rather. So yeah, that's why I chose that. I will keep using chicken and such. It's a bit tedious waiting for eggs and stuff, putting them in the cooker and all that. So bread is going to be a bit crappy due to the fact that I have to place seeds down every time I harvest it, but I don't know. I don't imagine I'll have to do it too often, considering on how it'll be a big project every time I have to replant, but hopefully it should be fine. And of course, you got to leave the diamonds till last. Efficiency 4 and it's wow, okay. I was kind of second guessing the speed of this thing, but once you hit the dirt, it kind of just shreds it. But yeah, word of the day for today can be chocolate milk. Had to think about that for a sec. But yeah, making those a bit sneaky. And yeah, episode 41 went down pretty well. In that I discussed the idea of doing a mini Minecraft alpha let's play, and it got mixed reviews, to be honest. I had a couple people saying no, I prefer not to see that, so that's taken into consideration, although it was only a couple of people. And then I got a lot of people saying that would be a cool idea and such, so I'm really torn on what I want to do with that. If you guys want to give your thoughts about whether a Minecraft Alpha Let's Play Hardcore Edition would be good or not, I'd be happy to hear what you guys have to say, because I need feedback for that, because I'm considering not doing it at this stage, but if enough people want to see it, I will do it. But I'll try and get this episode out as soon as I can. I rendered the last episode out in 720p, and it was a 45-minute video, so that was about 2 gigabytes and took approximately 6 hours to upload, which was an absolute bitch. So I'm not planning on making these HD episodes as long as the regular ones for the most part, but if it does get a little bit lengthy, it doesn't really bother me. It'll just kill my computer slowly. Oh well. But yeah, I'm gonna try and remember to render in HD as much as I can, because I really want to prioritize improving the quality of my videos, and maybe I'll drop the quality to 480p for the hour plus specials, possibly. That's my line of thought anyway. If you guys know any specific 720 render settings for Sony Vegas that don't make the largest of file sizes in the world, I'd appreciate that greatly, because yeah, I'm currently rendering out in 720p WMV, but I imagine that combination of letters and words probably doesn't mean much to a lot of you guys out there, so I'm going to drop that topic for now. I'll go mine the rest of this coal off camera, because there's only so much coal I can show you guys. Already used all our diamonds, and we got, wow, not too bad, 77 diamonds, which is pretty nifty. So yeah, I'll go ahead and mine all this coal, guys, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Right, I don't actually normally say jiffy, but whatever. Cut me some slack. Running very severely low on chickens right now, so we're resorting to melons, unfortunately, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But that is our lutations total from that little escapade. Wouldn't call it little, but yeah, not a bad net profit, I would say. 1.3. I don't know when that's coming out, but it should be very soon. And when that does come out, I've got a lot of stuff planned in regards to villager trading and some new farm setups. I'll be making farms based on what the villagers can offer me. Do I know how to make lapis? No, I don't. But yeah, as you know already, villagers will be able to trade pretty much useless junk for emeralds, which can be then traded for good stuff. So poor English just now, but anyway. I was thinking of making several different farms, such as like a reed farm and potentially some other farms, so I can actually utilize the trading system fully, so I can actually mass produce useless items in order to generate emeralds to buy good items, if you know what I mean. So that's my line of thought for that. And the best thing I've probably seen in terms of being able to mass produce is maybe paper. And I don't know, so if you guys would like to see a giant reed farm, potentially, I'll get stuck into one of those for an episode, I guess. Providing paper is actually a valid way of mass producing emeralds, I suppose, but we'll just have to see what kind of villages do in 1.3. Currently the snapshot's a bit overpowered and a bit inconsistent, so you can kind of rip the villages off pretty severely and net a great profit. But anyway, I'll have to wait until 1.3 comes out before I can determine whether or not I want to do that. But we better get stuck into our project for the episode, which is this wheat farm. And this wheat farm, I plan on building it fairly large, as I've been discussing. I'll kind of give you guys my thoughts on what I'll be doing. I'm going to utilize some of the wood I've been gathering from this wood farm. The Chris Fogler tree farm and tap number 2 smiley face. Been using quite a bit of it lately on those pistons and such, but we're gonna actually use this stuff for a not so poop purpose. It'll actually have a physical presence in the world, but that's what that was. I was wondering what the fuck was ticking. Better sort this out. I always forget to turn that clock off. 60 chickens, not too impressive, but where's the lava at, bro? Always forget to flick the lever back up, so I always have to reset it. There we go. That looks promising. And we get... Oh, it's so loud! Some better food to work with, and or eggs. Fill up these dispensers. 10 chickens. He's joking. That's pretty stingy, but anyway. We're going to go across to our build site. I haven't built any of it as of yet. I was planning on doing a little, not a montage, but progression, slow progression. And I still don't know where my dog is, so if any of you guys remember the episode in which I put my dog somewhere and forgot to get him, please let me know, because I'm missing the bad boy. Gotta give a dog a bone, but anyway. What the fuck? I say some weird shit. But anyway, we're gonna set the wheat farm around here. I'm thinking of placing the front area around here. I think it's about 50 blocks from peel to peel, and then I'm planning on making a giant staircase kind of design in the distance, and obviously I need to get all these trees out of the way. One of the reasons why I made this axe. And yeah, I should get a fair bit of wood out of this, even though I don't really need it. Although saplings always help. I kind of run out of those every now and again, which is strange, but oh well, can't complain. So what I might do, guys, I'm gonna make a strategic little pole to sit up from, and I'm gonna work on this for a little bit, and then I'll give you guys an update in about 20 minutes or so. So here I'm at, and yeah, hopefully it looks a little bit different next time you see it. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay, no it didn't. That sucks ass. Alright, that got going a little bit smoother, but anyway, this is what is left after I fuck off. Oh, I've got no goddamn arrows. That's just not gonna work. Yeah, I've been deforesting this area for about, I don't know, I really don't know how long that took, but it wasn't too short, let's just say that. But all this wood here I got from the trees, plus a little bit more in the chest. Obviously I grabbed some before I came here. I need to grab my sword actually. This is not going to work without a sword. But anyway, we're just going on a bit of a shooting rampage while we're talking about this. Last episode I discussed the whole likes and favorites thing, and I've just been checking my comments, reading through the comments that I got, and surprisingly, a lot of people kind of not disagreed, but they kind of had very different thoughts on the whole situation than I did. I have people telling me that people asking them to like the video reminds them to like the video and all that stuff. So I don't know, maybe I'm just a lone minority, but still I'm going to have to stick to my word, and I'm not going to ask for likes long videos, but however much they do help the channel, if you guys like my videos, clicking the like button is a fairly, I don't know, whatever, how to explain that, but if you like the videos, you're generally going to like it. I don't need to remind you guys. But yeah, I've really got to stop addressing that. But anyway, on to the actual project. So yeah, I've deforested this whole area, and what I'm going to do is set up, I don't know, it's going to look like the side of a stadium almost. It's going to be like a giant long ass staircase, probably starting from around here. I might put up a big facade or something, and then it will proceed to go a few rows back until I'm happy with the size of it. I think that's probably the best way to go about it. I'm not quite 100% sure if it's like the most beneficial way to do this, but at the same time, I think it'll look pretty awesome. Wow, that was a bit overkill, but yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Just goddamn beasting with this bow. So keen on some ultra hardcore anyway. So yeah, what I'm going to do is get started on this design. I'll probably have to level out some of this dirt, and yeah, I'm not quite 100% sure how I want to do this though. I will go ahead and remove all this dirt up to about here, I suppose, and then we'll get started on the build. Righty, so I've gone ahead and knocked out all that dirt that wasn't needed, and I'll just go quickly over the design I want to go over that I want to adopt for this build here. Better whack the sound down. I know it isn't very loud for you guys, but as you know, it's loud for me. But how it's going to work is it's going to be hypothetically, that's not the word I want to use, but anyway, we're going to have a row of wheat, 8 blocks in length, like so. On this side we'll have water streams, and they will hydrate these blocks 4 spaces, so all these water blocks here, all these dirt blocks rather, will be hydrated. Obviously fill this in like so, but then we'll have another water stream here. No, we won't. We'll have another 4 blocks rather, and then on this side of here we'll also have another water stream. So that way, this water stream hydrates 4 blocks inwards, and this water stream hydrates these 4 blocks. So therefore, we can hydrate every single block there. Then the wall will be on this side, and I'll just repeat the pattern over and over until I've got across to the other side. So go 4 blocks, 2, 3, 4. So we can have 8 blocks in length. So we're gonna have a total of 8 by 8, which is 64. So we're gonna have a bunch of 64 plots everywhere. And we're gonna probably have maybe 10 layers or so. So depending on how ridiculous it looks by the end of it, I'll probably just go until it's about a Y coordinate of maybe 80 or 90 or something like that. But it should be fairly high yield, although it will take a long time to replant. Well, I don't really care. I'll probably have to work out how much bread I'll actually receive from this thing if I do certain different layers. The bigger the better is what I'm going for, so I'm probably going to make this a bit bigger than I'm building it up to be, but I don't know, I don't want to give you guys any false hope on how big this is going to be, but my mental intention is to get something pretty massive, hence the title of this episode, Epic Wheat Farm, or Epic Wheat Time. I haven't quite decided. Thinking of editing some Epic Mealtime music into the episode. But anyway, that's for post-production, and we'll see if it fits. But I might go ahead and place all these plots along the edge here, and then once I've done that, we'll go ahead and discuss the game plan from there. Right, so we've gone ahead and put out 5 little plots here. I figured out that 5 is the golden number in this case. So 5 times 64 is what? 320 or something like that. So we're going to have 320 spaces for wheat to grow on each layer. So if we do 10 layers, that'll be over 5,000 spaces. I think maybe my math's incredibly incorrect, but I don't know. who really cares in the end of the day? But so yeah, the goal is at least 10 layers, and it should probably go up to about maybe this height. And then when I pull a lever, a bunch of water will roll down and collect all the wheat, and then auto harvest at a collection point near you, around over here or something. Should suffice. But anyway, I'll probably get stuck into using some wood for now. That sounds still a bit loud. But yeah, so we're gonna have our water streams in these channels here, and they will need to be level with the dirt. So it's gonna replace this with wood, just so I don't have to worry about it later. And then down here is where all of the wheat will collect. Probably don't need to be digging this out at this stage, but anyway, maybe do the rest of that when I'm not recording. Yeah, but anyway, our next layer will be straight up on top of this one. I could leave a gap here, but looks like I've dug out one too many, and the next layer will just be on top of it like so, like this. I'll go ahead and remove the spaces that I don't need in a sec, but God, it's so disorientating. Right. So yeah, it will kind of just staircase up. I'm sure a lot of you guys pretty much know where this is heading, but it should be fairly amazing when it's finished, to be honest. Hopefully all the bread that I get from this thing lasts me a long time. Otherwise, I'm gonna be a bit sad panda. But anyway, what I might do is actually go ahead and place those following extra 5 plots, and then I will join you guys once I've done that. Now, I'm not 100% sure what the fuck I was saying before, but I'm pretty sure I said 10 times 320 is over 5,000. Anyway, so yeah, for the record, it's 3,200. So, give me a gold star in the comments. Oblivious much. Anyway, as I build this thing, I'm realizing how slow the gradient is of the slope, which is good and bad. In my head, I was thinking of building this kind of like similar to the tree farm kind of warehouse kind of thing, where it just, I don't know, this massive contraption that holds all these wheat plots, but in reality it's just a gradual slope, which means I'm probably going to have to tear out a bit of the landscape up there just to make it work. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes. What I might do actually is go ahead and grab some water, and something I didn't calculate for was the amount of dirt I needed to use in this thing. I kind of just disregarded the whole dirt thing and totally thought that I needed a lot of wood for some reason, but turns out that there is a lot of dirt needed, obviously, for all the plots and all that. But I don't need to, what am I saying? Yes, I do need to place water streams here, because if we don't do that, this zombie is going to eat a dick. Yeah, we won't need to place water streams all over the place, because there will be a piston contraption up the top of this thing that will flow down, and because, wait, have I done this wrong? If I have done this wrong, I'm glad I found out about it this early in the game. But what I might do, just to replicate how this water is going to come down, is do this. So, wait, that's not right. That's right. Fuck life. Let's see, we're going to test if this water will actually travel down that slope. No, it won't. So we're going to actually have to revise what I've done here and shorten them all by one block length, otherwise this water isn't going to continuously flow. And as I said, I'm glad I picked up on that earlier, sooner than later, because had it been like this, it would have just been really awkward and I would have had to redone the whole thing. But anyway, I'm glad, as I said, the 3rd time now that I caught on to that. So we're going to shorten all of these by 1 block, obviously. I'll probably shorten it from the long side first, and then just put extra dirt blocks like this. So we'll have to shorten this one by 2, and that way it'll probably prevent me from having to terraform too much. which is good because terraforming takes way too long. But anyway, it's a bit poopy. Not 100%, 100%, that's a good way to say that. Not 100% sure how long this is going to take. But it is getting late, so I might have to do the whole sleeperoo thing and finish it in the morning or something like that. But for the most part, I'll get as much done as I can tonight, and hopefully you can get it finished tonight. If not, as I said, we'll just work on it another day. It just means the episode might be a bit delayed in the whole uploading scene, but anyway, might even play some Skygrid just to give you guys a video. And videos like Skygrid and stuff, they're not meant to be like, not meant to be fillers, they're meant to be like bonus videos on top of this Let's Play. Nothing like a replacement and nothing like a filler. So I don't know, a lot of people kind of disregard the Skygrid videos, but I'll keep them up until I'm finished with that series, because it's a pretty neat little map, pretty basic concept, but a pretty effective style of play, I would dare say. But anyway, what I might do is actually fix this up properly and do the third layer, and we'll see what that looks like from there. That music's way too goddamn loud. These mobs are fucking annoying the shit out of me. 360 all day, brother. What the fuck? What am I now, a priest? Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and add this third layer in, and I'll join you guys when it's done. Alright, so this thing's coming on fairly nicely, although it is taking a lot of time to do. I've got the third layer in there, and I've also added in all the water streams, and I'm quickly thinking, I'm shifting the way I want to build this. Like I said, it was going to be a big building as such, but now I'm kind of tempted to keep it natural kind of thing. Obviously I'll need to raise the walls a little bit, just so the water doesn't flow out and mobs don't come in and trample it. But for the most part, I'm thinking I should be able to keep it fairly natural without, you know, dropping the efficiency of it or effectiveness, if I'm just careful in how I do it. But that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do, because creating a big ass shed around this thing really doesn't make sense when it would look quite fine just as it is in the bear. Although I'll probably do that this episode, and if you guys want to leave me your opinions on the matter, chuck in a comment into the comments section as always, and let me know if it would look better if I put a big ass fucking cube over it. But personally, I think it will look nice, just natural. No makeup, just, you know. No, you don't. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and do the fourth layer. I'll probably stop being a bit choppy, so what I'm going to do is grab a would you rather question, because I don't want to make it too much of a choppy episode. As much as it's easy to do, I prefer to get some content out there as opposed to just giving you little snippets every hour in my time. But I'm going to go ahead and load up a would you rather question. Anyway, I'll go do that and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, would you rather be called out for stupidity, or admit to your own stupidity? And personally, that's an easy question, because I admit my own stupidity on a frequent basis, so fairly easy question in my eyes. I mean, there's a lot of people who put their pride before anything else, but I try to take myself very not seriously and very not English at times, and that's the mindset I've adopted for a while. So that's the mindset I plan on keeping the day I die. And yeah, I just believe if you take yourself too seriously, you leave yourself very open to criticism, and it gets to the point where it would probably do a bit of psychological damage if you were a bit too obsessed with your image, I guess you would call it, for lack of a more appropriate term. But anyway, but yeah, let me know what you guys would answer. I couldn't take myself seriously if I tried. I honestly couldn't. Yeah, the best person to poke fun at myself is myself. There's person out there who can critique me more than I critique myself in any aspect, so come at me. But anyway, we're gonna try and find a bit of a deeper question, a question that isn't so easy to answer, I suppose. Something that provokes a little bit of thought and a bit of conversation, because that one's just a little bit too easy. So I'm gonna go and load up the next question. Alrighty, so 87% agreed with me on the admitting stupidity question, according to the website. But this next question is fairly easy, but for a strange reason in my eyes. But the question is, would you rather work 5 days a week, except you have to work 8 hours a day, so 40 hours, or work 4 days a week, except it's a 10-hour day, which also equates to 40 hours a week, coincidentally. What are the chances? But I think it's a pretty easy question, to be honest. What's with these easy questions, yourather.com, you son of a bitch. But I did make an account for that. I will get to my answer in a sec. I did make an account for that website, although I forgot my password the very next day, so I just can't be asked making another one at the moment, mate. Might have to in the future, because I really enjoy that website. Very good for these Let's Plays in which I'm building, as it gives me something to talk about. But anyway, I'm going to choose the 4 days of 10, just because, personally, getting up in the morning is the fucking, like, 50% of the day, and all of its mental stress associated. Like, I have a lot of trouble waking up early in the morning, probably due to the fact that I don't go to bed until about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. But aside from that, just the mental energy it requires, nothing physical about it, it's just the mental energy it requires to wake yourself up in the morning and just fucking soldier on throughout the day. And if you're working 5 days a week, well, I honestly don't know what working 5 days a week is like, but school 5 days a week fucking killed me. And I don't know, I'm just very bad, very non-morning person, to say the least. But yeah, that's my take on that. I don't know, it takes me a long ass time to get to sleep, so sleep is something I really don't get a lot of these days, unless I can sleep in, which I can for the most part at the moment, but I know it won't last forever, so a bit sad in that regard, but I guess I can appreciate it while it exists. But I'm guessing the large majority agreed with me on that question. Yeah, 70%. I'm such a fucking conformist, aren't I? Would you rather never be able to compliment or never be able to complain? Oh god, frame rate, what are you doing to me, son? And this is probably one of those questions that actually provoke a bit of thought, so my hat goes off to you. You rather, wait, I need to count this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Sorry, I just had to do that, but, sometimes I wish I didn't just do this live, but anyway. I think my knee-jerk reaction to that question is probably never be able to compliment again. And it's not because I'm an arsehole. I don't really consider myself that much of an arsehole. Probably a 7 out of 10. Not really. But anyway. Just because complaining is so valuable. I mean, you can't stick up for yourself if you can't complain. You can't, you can't benefit anything. Like, you can't correct anything that's wrong if you can't complain about it. If there's something bugging you, you can't talk about it because that's a complaint. And compliments really don't, they're not as common as complaints, I suppose, which is a bit kind of depressing if you think about it. We always complain more than we compliment, but I guess that's the reality of it all, unless we're kind of, I don't know, maybe some people are different, but personally, with my experience, complaining is something that I hear a lot of and probably participate in quite frequently, and compliments generally aren't dished out as much in contrast to complaints. And I'm kind of just like, if you say a word like so many times in a row, you kind of forget the fucking meaning of it. That's like full on happening right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay. 4, 5. Why the hell did I do that? Only 5. Anyway, but I should probably start thinking of my own goddamn topics to think about, to be honest. If you guys have a topic that you'd like discussed in these Let's Play episodes, hit me up. I actually very appreciate it, because I don't want to sound like I'm just rattling off shit for 40 minutes, but I don't know, some of you guys enjoy that, but for the most part I want to have something constructive to say. Just to those people who like to click on a video and just alt-tab and, I don't know, play Minecraft yourself while you listen to these videos, but then again, this isn't really a podcast or anything like that, so yeah, I make it hard for you guys, so I don't know. So yeah, if you guys have any topics, oh god damn, I'm so bad at this whole English language thing. Have anything you'd like discussed? Again, chuck it in the comments. Don't be paranoid that I won't read your comment or won't consider it properly. I do read the majority of comments that get shown to me via my inbox, and I'm not going to disregard something if you think you can't, constructively express your whatever your topic is. I don't know what the fuck I just said, but yeah, don't be afraid to comment, because yeah, always happy to read them, and don't feel like I won't, because chances are I probably will. But anyway, I'm gonna load up another question. Actually, no, fuck that. What I'm gonna do is chuck in a few more layers and see how that looks, and then from there we can judge where we want to go, because I don't want to be placing dirt all episode. What the hell is this? When did I start placing dirt all episode? But anyway, I'm going to work on this for another, I don't know, half an hour or so, and then I'll get back to you guys with another question. And yeah, I'm going to stop moving my mouse like a spastic. On second thoughts, I have a major dilemma. You see, this video is getting very lengthy, and I need to go to sleep. So I'm tempted to call the episode a wrap for today. God damn, what's with me and my just out of nowhere, just combust into a New Zealand accent? But anyway, probably leave this project to do over the next couple of episodes, because I'm realizing the gravity of what I want to get done. I kind of misjudge and kind of don't think before I set a goal, and I think my goal is a bit unrealistic for this one episode. This is probably a project best fit for an hour length plus, and it's almost getting to that point, so I'm going to call the episode a wrap in a moment. But before I do that, we'll go ahead and do the word of the day. Sign for the guy who claimed the last episode's word of the day, and because they're very sneaky, I only get a few comments of people actually trying to claim the word of the day, which is pretty nice. They're still going very quickly, however. But yeah, I just believe that this new method of doing the word of the day is a lot more fairer to the guys who watch the videos in their entirety. And to you guys, I always get comments saying I watched this whole video, and it's nice to see. Let's be honest. I try not to. It's hard to say thank you over and over again and not sound repetitive, not sound like I'm just copying pasting. But I really do appreciate it, guys. Where art thou, wood? These new colours of wood always throw me off, and I always miss them. I always think these ones are dirt, for instance. But we'll go ahead and make this sign here. God, I always forget the sticks. Sticks. And then wood. You spastic. But yeah, these episodes are kind of getting extremely long, so I don't know, I gotta discipline myself and make these episodes a little bit shorter. I know some of you guys prefer them, but to the guys who don't, I apologize, and I'll go check the comments for episode 41 so we can go put your name on this sign. Alright, so just went and checked the comments for episode 41, and it was claimed by Zenathan. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Hopefully that's right, buddy. Very well done to you, my friend. He posted that fairly bloody quickly, so again, well done to him. And episode 42 is obviously unclaimed. If you missed the word of the day, you might have to rewind, although that might hurt your chances. Gotta keep your ears perked at all times when watching these episodes, because I'm just gonna slip them out, like, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna stop being disgusting and probably end the episode from here. We'll go to the top view, go up my epic elevator of awesomeness to the fat kid thigh roofed area, and I'm so disorientated. Where are we looking? Let's go look over what we did this episode. So yeah, I do believe that will look amazing when it's finished. As long as I look, we've already got 5. Oh, wow. Sorry, just thinking to myself. We've already got 5 in length, so this might not take as long as I once thought it might take. But anyway, guys, that was episode 42, I do believe. Yeah, 42. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks a ton for all your support, and yeah, leave me some suggestions, give me some ways in which to talk properly, and I'll catch you guys in episode 43. Hugs and kisses. Yeah, that's a little bit gay. Yeah, handshakes.